And I don't know if you can even hear me over the sounds, but I felt like I was getting a cold a little bit. I've had a headache for the last 4 or 5 days, and I wake up and my throat is hurting, so I don't know what's going on with me, but I thought I would relax extra tonight and then take micro to go to sleep. I have 3 more videos to watch and then a quiz for my course. I watched like the first 4, so I'm gonna work on that after I get out of the bath. I'm doing instructional design because it's like the career path I want to go down in my current position, and then I'm doing a UX design course as well. It's always interested me, and I think having a certificate on your resume would also be really good. So I'm doing that. I'm kind of using my face mask as like a pimple patch, which I do have some, but this worked so well on my cheek. In the last video I talked about how there was like a huge pimple, and I had like, it was really weird because I had like pimples around it, and there was like a lot of redness, but none of them were like, there's like a pimple and then bumps. I don't know what's going on, but it cleared that up really well. This is the Contactjaila Purifying one, so it was like, may as well put her on. I'm trying not to have any reflections or anything. I'm reading Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm 41% of the way through. I haven't been able to really like sit and read like I wanted to, so I'm gonna use this time. My quiz is due at 2 in the morning. I'm not trying to stay up that late, but I know that I have time. I'm gonna read as much as I can. We'll see where I end up once the tub gets full. Hoping to feel better. I think my main focus this week is to just take care of myself and stay on top of my eating, my water intake, all of that fun stuff. Hopefully I'll be fine, but I do not know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think that's it. Those are the major updates.
We also need to communicate why we design the instruction in certain ways.
So in that sense, this model can be also really appealing to teachers.
Thankfully, I somehow got a 100 on the quiz, so I'm now good to turn up my comfort show and go to sleep. just got out of the shower. I'm just gonna work on my assignment that is due tonight, and then probably a little bit more on, oh actually no, I think it's just an assignment and then a peer review. My eye is twitching. This is my first time kind of diving into actually doing an assignment and not just like watching videos and taking quizzes. And I think this is like good intro as far as to what an actual position would look like. So I'm kind of excited to do it. It's kind of like a little project almost. So I'll do my assignment, figure out what's for dinner, may order out, I don't know yet. I want to game. And what else? I was just thinking of a fourth thing and now I can't remember. I am back home and I've got my sushi. We got some spicy mayo and 2 Philadelphia rolls. One is just the basic, which I'll probably eat later or tomorrow. I don't know how hungry I'll be. And then right now I'm gonna eat the Philadelphia roll with mango and jalapeno. I'm finally done, and I hope this is what they were asking for. So I'm gonna submit it and just hope for the best. Okay, what can I see? 30 out of 30 points. Oh my god, that is such a relief. I was so sure that I did so bad. As much as I love the very messy braids that I have going on, I know that I need to detangle this, and I'm a little bit scared. I think for the most part it'll be okay, but it's like separating the 3 clusters. I haven't done many hairstyles with this hair, and I can do so many, but I just loved how the braids looked, so I just left them alone and didn't do this like I was supposed to. Now I knew this was gonna happen. Like, I love a messy look, but I don't want it to look tangled like it does right now. Okay, this side is, I think, worse than the other side. So once I'm done with the ends, I think I'm gonna add more hair and figure out a new hairstyle. I don't know. also rake to make sure there's no hair on the carpet. Not a bunch, but definitely needed to rake. I have been contemplating purchasing my Coach bag now. I want to get a new purse. I'm going back to school and I want to have like a go-to. And I was like, I don't know, should I get it tonight? Should I just wait? I don't need it right now. Look at the random word that's on here. If it's gonna focus, wait. Are you kidding me? That's insane. If I will pull up my history. Last night I was on Coach for like 40 minutes looking for a bag because the one I wanted was sold out, and I was like, maybe I should just wait, or should I get the new one that I just fell in love with? And I feel like this is a sign. We have a bell pepper, strawberries, vegan Caesar salad dressing, more bell peppers, red cabbage, green cabbage, blueberry green tea, apple juice, and lemonade. Gonna work on my class, and then we're having video game day, so I'm gonna call my family, and I believe we're playing like Mario Party, Overcooked, all of the co-op games together. I believe after this is done, I get my certificate. I'm not 100% sure, but I think. So we're gonna submit. Oh, thank God. I saw the incorrect and almost lost it. Okay, great. Great. Wait, what did I miss? Were too small and my peppers were way too big. I got two, not technically sunny side up, but fried eggs with green onions, and then of course the bell pepper, and strawberries with honey. Whether I wanted to finish my Kindle case or not today, and then I remembered my new fabrics came in. Let me cut this without. So I got, wait, what? I got two pink, wait, I thought I got a yard of pink and a yard of, oh, okay, yeah, I just got pink. So it's this pink gingham fabric, and I got 2 yards. I did not know. It looks really, I like how kind of like old-fashioned it looks. I know a lot of pink fabrics are a little bit too like bright and saturated, so I'm glad this is more of a, this looks honestly a little bit cool toned, but the white is warm. I don't think that makes any sense, but my Kindle case, I've only like quilted the fabric so far. That's in my closet, in my sewing box, so let me grab that really quickly. Originally, this was supposed to kind of fold like an envelope. Like I want it to be like a sleeve and then have something you could like, so that the Kindle's completely covered. But I measured incorrectly, so it's just gonna be a little pocket. I went ahead and did all of the boring stuff off camera. So I have the binding, like the border for the outside of the Kindle case, and then the ruffles for the top, and then of course the Kindle case I've already done. I'm not following like a set pattern or anything like that. I'm just making it up as I go and hoping that it makes sense. So the plan is to first make the 2 ruffles. I want it to have like a gingham ruffle opening at the top. So I have 2 strips folded in half for that. Obviously it's a lot longer than the opening here because it's gonna be scrunched up. So I'm going to start by making the ruffles because I've never done that before, and I want to get the most difficult step out of the way. So it'll be ruffles and then the top binding and the entire perimeter. And my nails are so overgrown. I probably should have gotten them done this weekend, but and pressed the edge so they're nice and straight, and then what is this called, the tension, brought that all the way up to 9, and apparently I'm supposed to grab a thread and pull and the fabric will scrunch. Okay, not that one. Apparently one's gonna be looser than the other. Oh, okay. I have to do this carefully and just kind of pull the fabric down. Okay, yeah, this is a lot easier than what I was trying to do before. Originally, I was going to flip this around and sew again so that the raw edge isn't showing, but I already have to sew the ruffles on, right? But also, so after I did this, I don't know, this looks so neat. Like, I love the way this looks. So the only way for me to add the ruffles would be to stitch again, and then you would see the stitch. And I was okay with that at first. I was just gonna do a stitch along the edge like this. So I'm thinking, what if instead of sewing over it again, I just get like fabric glue? Because this is just my personal Kindle, so obviously once I'm making actual projects and whatnot, I'll figure it out or test out the stitching. But I love the way that looks, and I don't want to mess it up by adding a stitch. For Jayla. Thank you. You as well. This is what I'm having for dinner. They're noodles with curry sauce and then shrimp for my topping. I need to feed my dogs first, but I'm gonna take a few bites and then we'll get back to finishing the Kindle piece. Okay, I wanted to check before I went through and did the entire thing all the way around. This is water soluble marker, so it would have gone away. It looks crazy right now. I was like, let's make sure it fits, and I don't think it does. My phone fits. Dang it, I didn't take the border into account. So I'm gonna need like a whole like inch more. Well, on the bright side, I learned a few things. I learned I need to make the border a lot wider. Learn to be careful with the ruffles, and I think I want to find out a way to make them a bit more ruffly. It would have been so cute. Okay, I am realizing how absolutely insane I look right now wearing gingham. Like I obviously have a problem, but I'm not like obsessed in an unhealthy way, I promise.